Protesting a security agreement that would keep US troops in Iraq through 2011. The plan is scheduled to come to a vote on Monday. Sadr's backers in Parliament are hoping they can muster enough support to see it defeated. But the bill's opponents are unlikely to succeed. Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki appears likely to prevail in the fight, though, as Owen Fay reports, it's no easy task.
Nouri al-Maliki has had to repeat again and again that there are no secret clauses in this deal which would allow the Americans to renege on the pledge to leave. But many politicians simply don't believe him. MPs loyal to Moqtada al-Sadr have already made clear they will vote no and will do everything they can to convince their colleagues to do the same. They command just over 30 votes and need 110 more to defeat the government. On the surface, the deal would seem to be a good one. It does, after all, spell out when US troops will have to leave Iraq once and for all. But negotiations have been derailed again and again, and opposition to this plan remains strong. And the reason for it is twofold. First, many politicians have simply refused to take part, insisting that any negotiations with the American occupier are simply not valid. Second, within the agreement, there's still uncertainty about who has jurisdiction over US troops accused of committing crimes. Many opposition MPs here believe the wording of the agreement leaves this question deliberately vague. But despite lingering suspicions, the deal is very specific on the key points. The Americans will relinquish control of Iraqi airspace in January. US troops are scheduled to be off the streets and out of Iraqi cities by June, and completely out of the country by December 2011. In addition, the deal stipulates that the United States is not allowed to launch attacks on any other nation from Iraqi soil, and that it will not maintain permanent military bases in the country. That's why the foreign minister insists he's still confident.
The discussions inside Parliament are normal. In a country which has worked so hard to have a parliament, we don't have to be in a hurry. There is, in fact, both support and opposition to this deal, but in the end there's a strong chance it will pass.
But that confidence is shaky, because these politicians don't believe it. And as protests mount, they think the country doesn't either. Owen Fay, Al Jazeera.